Unit 4, Day 5 continued. On this one, write the word sign. Watch the video at home, Dakota, and fill in that stuff.
All right.
And by that I mean don't even watch it.
I'll watch it.
All right. Tomorrow you're testing, yeah? All right. Got it on tape. All right. Write sine theta. This should. Oh God. It already says sine over here. Circle sine. Circle sine. All right. Let's keep moving. I didn't see it on there. Let's see. Tell me when I get to the page that we stopped. We didn't do the truck, huh?
2 more.
Did we do? Did we do?
Can we do that one?
We skipped. Tick.
I don't remember. I don't have no.
Here comes. Let's see. They told me that the theta is 42 degrees. They told me that D. D is D. Oh, they want to know the height of the building. This part we don't know. You can put an X there. They told me this guy is 520. Dang, look at that. There's a spot on the board where it only does dotted, but I don't know why it does that. So here, right here, let me put 520. See, 520 is good there. But if I do 520 right there, there's no reason for that 5 to be dotted. Yeah. All right. There it comes. 420. So here's the deal. Here you're watching the movie. You're watching the, oh yeah, 420 is something different. All right, here you're watching the movie. And eventually, I'll ask someone to tell me why that means that, like why 420 is that. Like it's a date. It's an important date for some reason. Like something happened. Something. What happened that day? You know what happened to make it? All right, here we go. This is going to be H is always alongside. We know that. O is opposite. And the A is right down low. HOA. Please do me a favor, write down. Let's go. So that's how you do it. Just write down. When you watch the video, when you watch a 10-minute video, you'll see all the instructions.
It's a 10-minute video.
All right, here it comes. So this one, you have to decide which of these three you're using, whichever letters are available. They have an A, we got that, and then we have an O is what they're asking about. How do I know I'm not using the H? Well, they're not asking anything about the H. They're asking about the height and the other number they gave you. So this is a ka. We'll back up to the next page and set them up, because once we start doing the work, all the work is exactly the same.
I know it's ka or so.
It's depending on what you're looking for. So if they gave me a number on the A, I know that has to be one of the letters I'm using. They gave me one of the numbers on the H, I know that's one of the ones I'm using, and so on. But once you do enough, then hopefully the rhythm you'll feel the rhythm. So here's how you set it up. Ka is actually cosine, and 42 equals a fraction. Let's see, A is on top, and it's a 520, and that's on the bottom. I'm going to put an X for it. Some people are like, where do you get the X from? Well, of course, something that's in math, we use X for algebra. I think they did X because in a different language, missing or variable or something like that starts with the Greek letter chi. And I think chi looks like an X. And so therefore, X is the variable when something is missing, not because we chose to do that. All right, let's back up. Back up to the last thing we had. 6 o'clock. All right, not too bad. Put a question mark on this page and circle it. High school like that. We're not doing anything on this page because there's not enough information on this page. Eventually we will. You can still look up with them. It's not me to see this page here. Let me see what's before this guy. Truck. Do me a favor. Put the face where you're watching the movie. HOA on this one. All right. And this one, since again we have an O and an A. On this page, if I didn't have you write, please write SOHCAHTOA. I want you to write SOHCAHTOA so much that it's like automatic, like you're not even thinking about it anymore. How do I know which one to use? Oh yeah, they give you an O, so you know it's one of these two guys. They give you an A. So this one's going to be tangent of x equals, let's see, the O is on the top, and the 100. These will be very easy once you set them up, because with the calculator, you're just going to punch in some numbers and hit the button tangent, and voila, the end. So all of this stuff is
It's funny how the word voila sounds like W.
all right. Yeah, it's a French word.
Wow.
V-O-I-L-A, voila. I think we have the accent on the A.
Voila.
Here's what's true. What's true? Whenever you hear trigonometry or just trig, which refers to that, obviously you think of Tim Trigg, that's the our tutor's last name. You should use it more since he's, teaching math or whatever. But the other part is, whenever you find something on a triangle that is a right triangle, has one of those little squares, you're doing trigonometry. Trigonometry is like, hey, find some junk on this triangle here that happens to be a right triangle. In other words, do some trigonometry. So that's what you hear there. All right, let's see if we can get some answers. Yeah, we'll actually get some answers now. Everyone should have your HOAs on your pictures. How do you know where to start? If they give you an angle, that's where you're watching the movie from. You watch the movie on the opposite side. The hypotenuse is always the sight line from you to the top of the screen. And then down here, of course, you got to throw that out. You put your A down there. Let me do it again over here on this one. And we'll set up these two and actually get an answer. If you're watching this video at home, we're going to make this one longer than 10 minutes because one of my students requested that we do so. Yeah, his name is David A. Yeah. Now look at that, you're famous too. You're like YouTube math class famous.
That's cool.
Yeah, Loon, you heard him? He said that's cool.
I'm math class famous.
I don't know where the speaker is. He said that's cool. All right, so here we go. You're watching the movie over here. The hypotenuse is always across from here. And then the A, there's only one other spot left. All right, let's see what we got here. Please write SOHCAHTOA at the top, please. So, yes.
Do the A and the O?
They do. If ever they would put the thing at the top, then you're looking down, then the O is on the ground, and the A is right next door to it. They did it once on these four.
So what if they didn't give the angle 62 on the next one, and they just left the right angle?
Did they put an X in a corner that we have here?
Let's say they give you the length of the O on this side, one.
Okay.
They give you the length of that one, and then it just gave you the right angle. They didn't give you an angle.
They didn't put an angle at all?
Yeah, they just put the right angle sign.
Then we'll have to figure out something because technically they have to ask us, hey, how much is this corner? Or how much is this corner? And then we do the whole SOHCAHTOA to figure out the corners. All right, so let's finally get an answer where they give us this. We find out one of the sides. All right, so this guy here, obviously they give us an O. So we know it's going to be either the T or the H. Yeah. So here we go. Let's set this thing up. Where's the best place for me? Write it where you have space. I'm going to squeeze mine in here. So this one's going to be a so. Because we got the H and the O. You set it up by writing sine of whatever angle they give you. You're about to use your calculator in just a second. Sine 32. No? Everybody get one or no? All right. Sine 32. O on the top of the 4. On the bottom is the X. Let's pause again. If you are solving an equation where on this side you have a number or this whole thing equals a fraction, and on the fraction the letters on the bottom, the move that you're going to do is simply switch places between the sine X, or rather the sine 32 and the X. These two are just going to switch places. Watch it. X is over here now. Sine 32 is now on the bottom. And that's how it starts. Now, down here, I'm going to show the whole steps as to why that is the way it is. But for the future, if X is on the bottom, switch places, do division problems, you're done. You always check your phone and then wonder why the video is so short. All right, here we go. Let's see. Down here, I'm going to rewrite the same problem, but I'm going to do the long way. Let me do it with regular numbers. Let me do 4 equals 8 over X. Not doing any work. Anybody know what x equals in this problem?
16, 32.
He says 16,
No,
he
no.
says 32.
2.
He says 2. 2 is a good answer. Now, let me show what you actually do to get that answer. Normally to get x from the bottom, since x is being divided, you would multiply x. You do the inverse. Dang it. That's weird, whatever that thing is. You would I'll put it a little bit higher. You'd multiply x on this side. And whatever you do on one side of the equation, you must do on the other. I'm showing you why the shortcut. I won't do this long thing again. On this side, the x's are going to cancel. You're going to wind up with x times 4 equals 8. Dang it. Really? I was writing the part of the board where it's messed up? All right, I'll slide over. X times 4 equals 8. It's my 8. Change it back. Come on. Forward. I'll erase. It went down. All right. What am I doing? I'm about to make the 8 better. How do I solve that? I divide the 4 on both sides. On the back table, Clarissa should be a what? What am I looking for? Should be day 5. I'm going to pause there. Notice here, the 4 is on the bottom, as it should be. 8 divided by 4 is the 2 that David suggested, and Marcos actually said out loud. But what I want you to notice is that basically, from the original problem, 4 equals 8 over x. The 4 and the x, why don't we just switch in places? X is on this side, 4 is on the bottom. Because I know it's always going to do that, every single time, I don't do all this stuff. Multiply sine x, multiply an x here and an x here. Cancel the x's, divide sine x on that. I just switch places. And so let's erase all of this stuff here and get the final answer for the very first time with your calculators. Let me see if I can guess what the answer might be, though. Let's pause. No, there's no easy way to say it. Pause, though. On your calculators, please do 4 divided by, and then, oh, you can't use that, guys, sorry. Nothing in the drawer? All right, okay, well, leave something, I'll come get something. 4 divided by, hit the sign button. Hit 32, yeah. We do that so you can, like, you have, like, super hands, you're like an Incredible Hulk. They can't be an Incredible Hulk lady?
Yeah, there's She-Hulk.
Wait, oh, there's the answer. All right, here goes. Let's see if we can do this guy. This is a and an H. All right. A and H has a ka. Dang it. The board is like doing some weird thing. All right, A. Excuse me. Oh, it's the same problem. But fine, we'll still do it. Cosine 62 should have a different answer though. The A is a 3.4. The H, the Y. From there, these two are just going to switch positions. Hopefully they can see Y.
Wait, so that's...
It's going to be
Wait, I'm so confused. Why did you erase the other stuff?
up there. You didn't like that?
No, like, you were showing us the long way.
Don't do the long way. Just switch them. I mean, you can. It's going to be in the video. You can watch the video.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch the video?
I already told you this in text. And then you LOL'd me.
You LOL. All right, here comes do me a favor, write that down, Give me the video, write it down.
I'll be the video.
And then, think about it. Someone's out here and they need the video.
It takes like just sort of.
I gotta take a test. I'm tired.
Like was 7.2, 7.2.
Yeah, 7.3. Man, you probably missed you.
Let's do some math on.
I do not have no space for that.
How big are you write? All right, and then from here, this is obviously O. This guy's an A. Somewhere on there you have so, oops, that's too big. So Obviously I have an O and I have an A, so it's TOA. So here's what's going to happen. This one's a little different. There's another button you're going to have to hit. Tan of X equals the O is on top. That's 19. And 24.
So do we have to hit tangent on this one?
You're going to have to hit a blue button and tangent. So here's what you're going to do. Second function. Okay. Someone is saying. Yeah. So do this. Write it down the way I'm going to write it, and then we're going to put that one in the drawer, Dan, because I don't think you'll be able to handle it without. I didn't want to. How am I going to write this? Here's how I'm going to write this. Write this down even if you don't know what it means. To get rid of the tan, you have to do the inverse, the opposite of tan. How do you write that in red? I need to space it out. I'm going to write it on the bottom row so that you can see it. Tan inverse of X. This red guy is the opposite of the green guy. They're going to cancel each other, just leaving the X. On the other side, what you do to one side, yeah, write this. What you do on the other side, what you do on one side, you must do on the other. Oops.
I can't see Thomas.
Let me erase that X on the red guy.
Oh my gosh.
If your pencil doesn't have an eraser, I do understand if you leave it there. If you're using a pen, I understand why math people are asking us not to use pens. All right. Shoot. No, nothing. Fine. X is going to equal. All right. What does all that even mean?
I don't know.
You were covering the whole thing. How do we do that?
Let's see. I'm going to rewrite this part here. The writing is the hard part. What you're going to punch into your calculator is going to be like 2 seconds. Okay, scratch that. 10 seconds. And then voila. I'm going to put the answer over here, unfortunately. X is going to equal something. All right, now that it's all written, let me see what you're writing. That's where we're going to put our answer. So tan X equals something. Cosine X equals something. If X is the degree and they don't give it to us, we still do the SOHCAHTOA. Once we decide what it is, you have to do the inverse of something. Like the inverse of division is multiplication. The inverse of addition is subtraction. The inverse of a tan is a tan inverse. It's just the way you say it. Of a cosine, a cos inverse. These two guys cancel each other. Green and red cancel each other, leaving just the green X. What do you put into your calculator? Light blue button, second function, upper left-hand corner of your calculator. Second function is tan, 19 divided by 24 equals, and it should spit out something. Let's see whose answer is matching. 38.3. Gotta stop no matter what. 38.3?
I did it wrong. Because
That's the answer. Take a look.